Today we're at Shorne Woods Country Park and we're looking at some archaeology. We've got a joint project between members of the Low Thames Crossing team and volunteers from the country park undertaking an archaeological dig.
Shorne Woods Country Park has got a whole load of brilliant archaeological sites in it. Where we're standing now is part of the medieval site in the park. We've also got Mesolithic, which is going back to the Stone Age, the Middle Stone Age. We've got clay pits and World War II archaeology, all in the park within the sort of 300 acres of this lovely park. So what we've got here is a series of medieval buildings. These probably weren't lived in, they were probably barns. So we've got a series of very low walls made of chalk and flint. Probably would have big timber walls and a big roof. And we think there's probably 2 or 3 buildings on the site, so they're probably barns, perhaps attached to Randall Manor just down the slope. With the funding, which we're really grateful for, we've been able to put a whole new visitor interpretation scheme together. So we've got a brilliant new display case in the visitor centre with lots of our key finds, and we're putting interpretation panels around the park. And then going forwards, we're going to be creating a booklet which will cover all the history and archaeology of the park. We've been able to sort of extend how much work we're doing in the park, so we're doing more engagement work, working with local groups, with schools, working with volunteers, and I can also support the volunteers who are working here, who sort of form part of the Shorne Woods Archaeology Group, so I'm working with them and supporting their work in the park. And they've been working here since 2006 as well, so they've put almost 20 years of their sort of time into the park, so it's a really great project. So if anyone wants to get involved, they can look on our various social media channels, which will cover Shorne Woods and also archaeology in Kent as well. And they can also look in the visitor centre. We've got various signs up about how to get involved, and we've got posters in the park. And for all the major sort of Shorne Woods Country Park events, we have a stand or a stall so people can come along. And also just come and find us. We tend to be working in the park on Thursdays and Fridays, so come and talk to us.
National Highways designated funds are important because we are very keen to engage local people in supporting their heritage, either by preserving sites but also empowering people to take an interest and to visit sites for their well-being, their mental health, and to participate and support and enjoy the heritage in their area.